Anyone who opposes me will be destroyed. Anyone who opposes me will be destroyed.
be you got to come different with the offense if you're Hokuto.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I like the ways Young Matt team now is right, going in for the shimmies, going in for the aggression. Try to go for the DI there, and you can't do that. Gotta be a little earlier there on that one. If they go for the target combo, that is cancelable. Nice jump out, no punish, because that was a medium kick. Oh no, I think that was supposed to be a heavy punch there on the way back down. Did not connect, and now there's a lot of hits here for Hokuto. Is this gonna be the 7 silver letters? It is.
You know that EXDP is coming.
And that is a point taken. Can I get some point takens in the chat right now?
Young Matt team. What I thought was interesting. Oh, he does get the burnout because it's CA.
Mm-hmm. This is very huge. Look at this pressure. Level 2. Did he block it? No! Got him!
Yes.
Why did he press?
All right. It remains to be seen. I'm not going to gas up my boy until I see some dominant gameplay. But the jumps in the corner. Ooh, another delay throw and wake up. Calibri does not respond with a Tekken kind. Another throw. Is it going to be a perfect? It might be a perfect. Another point taken. Does it kill?
It's going to be close. I think this does.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I gotta wait. I gotta see the 7 silver letters. Yes, sir.
All right.
We have seen Solomon drinking from that well time and time again, but as you mentioned, just one more interaction will be death for Solomon.
No level.
Open up the perfect parry.
Yeah, no level 3 there from Calibri. I think that would have been a burnout there on Solomon. And now Calibri in a scary situation. Probably didn't want to spend it unless they were guaranteed to get the kill. Nice hit there, and there is the Calibri shutting down team.
Send him to Alice. Send it bitch out to Alice.
Punch there. Try for the rim grab. Reversal there from Davey though.
The first time we see it represented, that is one of Dawson's only defensive tools. So Davey is not going to be wanting to overindulge on that option. But here, with the full screen pressure, it's not like he really needs to much at all.
Oh, nice!
In the corner, he's able to jump the DI. Oh my God!
Those headbutts
to reach me.
Yeah, and those headbutt you're seeing, he's trying to do that headbutt into the air SPD. That does combo into that. There's the burnout there for Mando. This is huge. He tried to go for it again, and that time Davey got out. Full screen away. Okay, looking a little scary here. Davey gonna get his meter second here. Mando will get it first. Mando just has to survive a little bit here. Okay, Davey still has to survive quite a bit here. One more hit there and should get the kill here on Mando. Mando does have level 3, but they're
eating a little bit. But what's going to be the situation on Wake Up? He goes for the OD Yoga Comet.
I think he's looking for the burnout against Mando here, right? But the big thing here is if Mando gets in, there is no defensive options on for Davey if he gets burnt out. Right, even until he gets that level 2. Level 1 is not invincible on startup. Good air-to-air there from Mando. Reversal immediately. Mando playing it safe. Again, Mando has the life lead here. Davey has to make the run in. It's not gonna matter. Mando tying it up.
Stretch the sack.
Every time you drive right from far away.
Catching the air grab. Oh my God, Mando, brother. I think Davey now is opting to hold his ground here on the, just hold his ground on the ground specifically. And there's the air hit. Did not connect. Oh, throw though. One more throw here should end it all. Mando in such a scary position. More hits coming in, and there's the stop sign, Davey.
The drive rush normal. Oh, the perfect parry that Solomon. Let's go, maintaining that corner. Oh, what's gonna be the mix-up?
Oh, nice perfect parry. That was huge for Azan. He needed that. Good pressure coming in here. Drink. Yup. Wow, challenge there from Harm. Scary stuff in the load. Connects with the counter hit.
That one combo there. Oh, it was. I thought it was empty and it wasn't going to hit, but it does land the level 1. But Harm's getting that damage on the board is huge because of the fact that he's able to eliminate the perfect.
Yeah, and also a big thing, I think that was a cross cut from Azan, and then obviously a missed butt slam from Harms. So just working out there for Azan in that end. Nice overhead there, plus frames here. Good defense from Harms with punish. More difficult.
Right.
Good though.
Ooh, able to get the step kick there. Oh, but the guile. Touch medium. Push counter. This is gonna be the corner. Level 3. Does he spend it now? No. He gets the spirit on the board. Throw. What's it gonna be?
Oh man, he tried to call something out there. Nothing from Azan to jumping out. Azan out of the corner. Reversal! That's gonna get punished here from Harms. Is he dead? No way, brother. Harms optimal into level 3. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hey, level 2. Oh, brother. Meter on his side. Nice back throw here from Boost. He cannot get burnt out here though. Perfect parry. Level 3, and there's the burn. Gotta hold this pressure. No burnout. That was up. There it is. What a jump in. Good lord. Buster Wolf? No. Even it. He wants to keep that defensive option if he needs to. Nice check from Blue. He's gonna be able to spend it all to get the kill. Yes, sir.
I need CFGC to lock in on the mere fact that streets are calling CFGC the 28-win Pistons. Not the Cade Cunningham Pistons of 2025, 2026. They called. Look at that. He took it personally. He said, if we're the Pistons, I am Isaiah Thomas. Could this be it? I mean, oh no, we're first up 15,
it is with,
bro.
I think it will be with that. It's looking kind of scary right now. Boost, not in a great situation here. Playing it safe. This is plus. Man, you really just gotta hold that EX so bad. Oh, checking here from Boost. Boost trying to get his meter back. He's able to get it. He has a chance here. Oh, but there's a fireball right back. Is Blue gonna close it out?
Let's go one more, baby.
One more, baby. There's $275 on the line right now. Winning team gets that whole pot split between them. What a shimmy here from Boost. Who's locking in? Heavy punch. Big damage here. There could be potentially one more guess left. Another throw. No way. Could Boost be looking for something? That's a good connection there. Is he gonna get enough? No, he's not gonna spend it all here. That perfect was huge, and there's a perfect from Boost. Taking away a point, forcing the critical division. What's gonna end it here?
Really scary. Really scary. Who's gonna swing first? Who's gonna get that whiff punish? Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
fighting. Sobot from Blue might have gotten punished.
Burn Knuckle, that's gonna get a challenge here. Side switch, not enough to get the kill. Blue going for pressure, throw. Oh my god, here comes Throw Fighter 6 level 3!
Oh.
Shit, bro. Thanks, shit, bro.
The things are kind of evened up. Blue trying not to push the issue.
Oh, just a bit too far.
Timing is does this kill? I think mad damage.
Oh my gosh, I think this might be. It's enough.
I'm losing.
Here we go.
That's a crazy distribution.
I played
heart is
Boost a
pumping.
decent amount in long sets, so
Please not me.
let Solomon get his get back.
Yes.
Give it to me, bro.
Say it out loud, but I wasn't.
Give it to me, bro.
You're gonna be D2 or D4.
D4.
Going in.
Please, I
Oh
don't want
no,
to
the
take it
run
yet.
back again?
The run
The
back.
run back!
Oh,
what?
Oh,
Cinema.
The charge on Team 2 side. Oh god. I can't. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm locking in. Boost. Win it for us, brother. He's throwing.
I love this mid-range play from Blue, just really peppering on like the safe distances, knowing when he's not going to whiff too big of buttons. But as I say that, the drive rush does get checked from Boost, and the wake-up buttons. What are you pressing for? Blue, lock in, twin.
Oh, trying to go for the shimmy. Couldn't get much off of that
checked.
one. What a check there from Blue. Not going to matter, though. Boost getting this first game. Power. Guys, Boost will make the most out of it. And Boost, right? Boost can't take any risks here also. He's on his life here. This is it. This is his team's life on the line right now.
So many checks. I wonder if we were to look back at the set, we would see so many checks from the side of Blue. Oh my god, that was punished.
Spaced out. Yeah, it was spaced out, but good hit there from Blue. Is this going to be enough to get the kill? This is so close. Oh my god, I think this is a pixel. Is this enough? Are we throwing rock, Bruno?
Let's see.
Oh, yes, sir!
My lord, CFGC on my.
Live from STBX headquarters, the new headquarters, we welcome you to the premier 5v5 team event stream team battle, held right here on Twitch TV/stream team battle X. Team KXI has pulled up here tonight to challenge STBX and anyone in this server who is willing to take them on, and Team Moku has responded. They are here to shut them down and show them why STBX is the best as always. I'm Hispanic at the Disco, and I'm joined here tonight by Cujo Kate. How are we doing?
What's up there? Hey, we've got a fantastic team battle lined up here. Some very strong, formidable players, and of course these guys have been going back and forth quite a lot, so we've got a lot to look forward to tonight.
Oh yes, we got some great stuff. Got a lot of veterans coming back, got a lot of new players as well. This team's Team KXI on the left side and Team Moku on the right. Only change here tonight, unfortunately, is Galaxy Bros had to back out due to a family emergency. Everything is okay, but he could not make it here tonight, so it is going to be Banana Ox playing twice here tonight. He's gonna be playing in the Division 5 and Division 4 match. So that is the only change here tonight. So we Luke, then the Ken, instead of Luke Ken. That is the only major difference here tonight. But Kate, any matchup here before we talk about them individually that interests you?
I am always interested in seeing how DJ does. So Rose Gradient, I'm gonna have a very close eye watching. DJ, difficult. A bit of more of a difficult character to play. Very smaller cancel windows there. And, DJ seeing a little bit more love to his jackknife, his up kicks there, has some buffs recently, whereas Ken, a little bit of nerfs throughout the seasons. We're just going to have to see how Rose Gradient and Galaxy Bros is going to do.
Right, yeah. Or Banana Ox, right? Because since Galaxy Bros will be, unfortunately...
Oh, right. Yes, Banana Ox, yes.
Yes, so we'll see how the loot comes through, but let's go ahead and talk about these matchups coming up here tonight. We've got, starting us off, Cash Crow taking on Banana Ox, our Division 5 match. Cash Crow, who I believe recently actually just pulled into Master, and Banana Ox, who's been playing quite a bit here in about the 1400s, upper 1300s area for MR. Solid player. Banana Ox, very aggressive. Is not afraid to spend that drive gauge. So I would not be surprised if we see him in burnout for the majority of the matches. But he's got his combos down, he's got his pressure down. Like, he is scary. If you let him overwhelm you, he's gonna run you over. So it's gonna be up to Cash Crow to either be able to run their own offense or or play defense well.
I feel that the general matchup here is going to be very interesting because Luke, starting out at the initial season of Street Fighter 6, Kimberly seeing a lot of great buffs as the seasons have progressed. A lot of changes to her Shinrinken can setups. If they're spray paint cans, she can delay them. She can throw down 2 cans at once. If Cash Crow is good at setups and getting the Oki into activating the setup, we could see quite a match between these two.
Yeah, I agree. I was talking to Banana Ox a little bit, and I said, just watch out for this. It's Kimberly, so I think everyone sees that matchup as terrifying. But speaking of another character that a lot of people find terrifying, DJ. Again, since Galaxy Bros unfortunately could not play here tonight, Banana Ox will have to step up and play twice here tonight and take on Rose Gradient as well. And DJ, I think DJ he's an interesting beast this season, right? Still very strong. And we've been seeing Blue recently just completely cooking people up. Last time we had an STBX, Blue cooked Boost. It was a pretty dominant win on his side. We saw some signs of life from Boost, and he brought it back and was able to give his team a little bit more of an extension, but Blue just felt completely in control in that match. And even outside of that, he's just been doing super well in CFGC and in anything else he's been pulling up to, as well as the World Warriors. So DJ, I think, just still a terrifying character. Still has a lot of very strong tools. Drive Rush Jab is still really strong for him. Yeah. And he can pull off a lot of really crazy mix-ups. Even though his damage isn't what it used to be, still a strong character. Luke, on the other hand, right, has had his nerfs, has had some buffs, has consistent good neutral, right? Just the damage output, I think, for both these characters, right? I mean, these are the two kind of problem childs from season 1. They've both kind of been lowered. So this will be a cool one to watch and how they play around each other.
Yes, I, feel definitely Rose Gradient, as long as his combos are under control and, of course, accessing DJ's longer mid-range game, he can outrange Luke But the key about Luke is that his level 1, which is the Vulcan Blast, you know, those shots that he fires off, has a faster startup than the Great Sabat Kick level 1, right? So right there, for per levels, and Luke's Eraser Punch is level 2, I feel his first 2 levels have a little bit more of advantage over DJs. You know, we really don't see the Sunrise Festival too terribly often. So we'll have to see if Banana Ox is able to get some solid confirms into the level 1, level 2, close out, you know, the rounds with his level 3 or CA. We could see some strong matches here for Banana Ox.
Yeah, I agree. We'll have to see how it goes. It'll be an interesting one for sure. A lot of pressure, but hey, you'll be going in, you know, 2 games back to back. Depending on how the first one goes, that mental could affect the next one. But Division 3, how about you start us off on this one? Blanca versus Ken. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so we're gonna have Jazz Enjoyer, who's really the Blanca Enjoyer, versus Ryukin Blue, who is playing Ken. And you know, for points here, you know, master rate 1455 versus 1500. This is going to be a very nice bit of a match here. This is a great setup that you guys have for Blanca versus Ken. This is a match heading on back to 1991.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, the main thing here, right, like I was talking to you about it before, right? Jazz was a Honda player, right? So he still is. You know, he's just trying out Blanca now. So, and Ryukin, he's taken a little bit of a break, right? Ryukin has played a lot on STB in the past. It's very solid Ken. He's like a Zahn, right? Doesn't play ranked, you know, kind of sticks to custom rooms. So he's kind of a player that's hard to gauge where he's at, right? When he's consistently playing, he plays very well. Arguably, he could be pretty far up there. It's been a little bit of a break for him. Jazz is a solid player as well, especially with his Honda. I have not seen his Blanca yet. So I felt like this would be a good matchup, right? Someone who's coming back who hasn't played in a while, and then another player who's playing a new character, but is also, you know, if he needs to, can switch over to the Honda if that needs to be made. So we'll see how that one goes. But Division 2, when we pull up, we start getting into the 1800s here. We got Tinky Senpai pulling up against Furious Malik. This one, this is another 91 one that you'll be seeing here tonight. Another Street Fighter 2 classic. I'm excited for this one. I've seen Tinky play a bit. I cannot remember off the top of my head if Tinky has played before on STB, and if it was in Street Fighter 5. I'm familiar with the name. I've seen Tinky in other places. I just don't remember if he's played here before. I don't believe so, but Furious has played quite a bit here. He's actually led his own team before, I think twice. So this is going to be one of the few times he's actually been in Division 2 here. So it'll be a little bit less pressure on him, right? First to 3. But this matchup overall, right, you know, Ryu's got in the laser cannon, Ryu's got very solid neutral, but, you know, Chun-Li has always just been so much more dominant than him in terms of buttons and reach. And I'm interested to see how this one goes, right? Can Tinky kind of get the pressure going, get the Denjin charge, get those plus frames and chunk Malik down, or is Malik going to be able to, you know, control the neutral? So that'll be the important thing here. Thoughts from you?
Yeah, completely. That's the key. Chun-Li, fantastic mid-range, fantastic zoning game there. And, you know, of course, Ryu, he can really capitalize off of his fireball setups, especially with his most recent buffs to the Denjin. And, you know, increasing the speed and the damage to that, some more plus frames on his side, especially with Hashigeki. The key is that standing jab and medium punch, the standing strong of Chun-Li, is so quick, and it has a surprisingly long range to it also. She can fish with it, and she can try to catch you on a whiff punish, and then Ryu's going to have a hard time even activating Denjin if Furious Malik is just up in his face, pressuring with that light and medium punch. So this will be an interesting matchup to see.
I agree. But going into Division 1, we got a wonky one here. The DLC characters are pulling up. We got Rashid taking on Terry. This one's a fun one. I think I've definitely seen quite a few matches between, you know, Dual Kevin and Boos, right? So we do see this matchup at least a bit more often here in the US. Obviously, I think Terry has kind of been expanding. Another thing that we talked about, right? Terry, very strong character now. You know, very solid all-around kit to deal with basically almost anything that comes at him in this game. And, you know, Rashid, though, also, right, has stayed consistently up there, a very strong character as well. I'm interested to see how this matchup goes. I know the Terry Fireball makes this a little bit weird for Rashid, right, going under his fireballs that arc upwards, right? So it really depends on the angle that Heartless is going to be playing at, right? How both these players play in that mid-range will be very important, and then also kind of locking on each other, because obviously, you know, the fireball charges is really nice to kind of deal with random Burn Knuckles, right? If he's going to be a little scared to run into a fireball. But then on the opposite end, right, Burn Knuckle is still there to just kind of shut you down quickly. So I'm excited to see that.
I think it'll be interesting to see if we're going to have Heartless accessing a lot of the Yasar pressure.
Yeah.
You know, push blocking or just straight juggling Terry over into the corner and then continuing his pressure over there. If Moku is really good with his resources, his drive gauge, and his levels, that is where Terry really starts to shine, and Moku can access some of those extra levels of damage with Terry. So I think this could be a heavy hitter match for sure.
Yes, I'm very excited for this one, and we will see how it goes here in a bit later tonight. But if you are curious on how STBX is run, go ahead and watch this quick little guide. Stream Team Battle X is a 5-on-5, 1st to 15 team event that is open to all players across all experience levels. Players compete in divisions of similar level, and their score in the set is added to their team's overall score. Teams have respective voice chats where they are encouraged to coach, collaborate, and cheer each other on throughout the event. The first 4 divisions are 1st to 3, and last division is 1st to 5. Surrendering a perfect costs a point for your team's score, adding to the unpredictability and excitement. If neither team hits 15 by the end of Division 1, we then spin a Wheel of Fire that randomly selects one of the divisions for an instant run back. This set is run as a 1st to 5 or until one team reaches 15. If neither team hits 15 by the end of the 1st to 5, then the wheel is spun again until a team wins. One final wrinkle is the charge mechanic. Once per event, if you're on a hot streak or feeling desperate, you may declare your next game to be charged, which gives you an additional point if you win the game, but you'll lose a point from your team's overall score if you lose, so handle it with care. Lastly, if this looks fun, join the Discord. We run this event in both Tekken and Street Fighter, and we're always looking for new players and want everyone to get a chance to participate. Thank you, and enjoy the event. All right, well, unfortunately, that's not an ad that you can skip. We just want to make sure all the people that are here, I see you in chat, all right? You cannot skip that ad. But real quick, the last thing we're going to talk about here before we get onto our first match here and just get at it is going to be the Gambling Ram, our fun little betting system here that we run. It is time to lose all your money if you love to see, if you love to pull up. So get your bets in. If you want to know how to bet, it is !bet space the player's name that you see above on screen, so Cash Crow or Banana Ox, space the amount you want to bet. So you always start with 1,000, and you can type in the word all, you can type in 1,000, you can type in 500, all that stuff. You can also type in, for the player names, you can just type in the number 1 for the player 1 side and the number 2 for the player 2 side. So you can do !bet 1 all, like you saw Risk Free do just there. If you want to cancel your bet, you can cancel it before the first round starts, or the first game usually. !cancel, then put in your bet like normal, and if you win, you get a cool little chest at the very end, and you get bragging rights. You know, that's the thing that matters. So Kate, before you put your bet in, I don't know if you have yet, there are 3 rules to the Gambling Ram that everyone must be aware of. Number 1, always bet on the homie. All right, if the homie's in, you gotta bet on the homie. Number 2,
that's right, always
go all in. All right, if you didn't go all in every single time, did you really win? And then number 3, if there's a Zangief, always bet on Zangief.
I know, right?
Thankfully, no Geef tonight, so you don't have to worry about it.
You gotta watch his modern Geefs for sure. He'll sneak up on you. Absolutely.
That's true. Everyone's got a pocket modern Geef, that's for sure. So, hey, it could happen. So definitely check that out. There unfortunately is no embezzle command, so you guys can't get no loans either. I apologize, chat. So Kate, since you were the co-commentator here tonight, you were the guest. Who are you going in on first? And I will go opposite of you.
I might go all in.
On who? Are we going Cash Crow or Banana Ox?
Cash Crow for Kimberly, absolutely.
All right. Then go ahead and throw your bet in there in the chat. I will go all in on Banana Ox. So Exclamation point bet 2 all for me, and for you it'll be exclamation point bet 1 all for Cash Crow. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes. It'll be exciting. We'll get right into it. So again, sorry for a little bit of a wait here. There was some background stuff that we were also getting settled here at the end. No way Hispanic at the Disco is betting all in on me. Hey, listen, I might have the commentator's blessing tonight. So cook them up, all right? If you win, I have the blessing of heaven tonight, all right? And Cujo is the commentator's curse. Okay, so we need so lock in, all right? Lock in. Only point shaving. Please don't point shave. do not throw. I mean, if you want to bet on your opponent and then throw, I mean, you know, if you want to win imaginary money, go for it. All right. Well, Kate will be going as Philly Bob. I see that. Delete. So there's gonna be put a space between Cash Crow and then the 500, and then you're good. Same thing, but just put a space between those. Money fixing, you say? Good to know. Exactly. Listen, I'm not saying I condone it. So, but you know, you do you. So, exclamation, by the way, guys, there is a Matcherino here tonight, so we would appreciate it. Anything you guys would like to throw in there for the players, exclamation point Matcherino. Anything donated there goes straight to them, to the winning team. So please, anything you guys would like to donate, we very much appreciate it. Outside of that, if you'd like to join the Discord, if you'd like to be a part of this, exclamation point Discord as well. There's also a link down below in the description of the channel that you can join from there. With that said, Cujo, are you ready for the first match?
Absolutely, yeah. Let's see here.
On the rights. And, they are ready to go. We are good to go.
Very
let me see
fun.
let me see the script. I can't reveal the script. Look at these guys. Can you believe this? They listen, you know, us commentators have to do such a hard time writing out the matches to make them interesting, and then the chat just comes in here and asks who wins. Like, can you believe this? There's
terrible.
I know, man. There's no.
This is going to be very interesting to see. I can't wait to see how Cash Crow is going to try to capitalize off these most recent Kimberly buffs here.
Well, yes, definitely gonna be an interesting one. You know, and it is, like I said, it's this early. Oh my, we're going in. We're going in. There's a shoulder check already. DI catching the jab. We're gaming. You'll love to see it.
That's right. Starting off hot here. Banana Ox with very strong corner pressure here.
Hey, spinning the meter early as
straight
well.
Into that. Yep. Vulcan Blast.
Indeed. Look at that pressure right there. Playing it safe now. Looking to get that perfect. I'm just saying, there's the DP.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
You know, great awareness there for Banana Ox, really showing his execution is on point and canceling that low forward. Fantastic. And we have a point on the board. Fantastic stuff there.
Yeah, point taken away already. All right, so -1 already for Team 1, starting us off here. Banana Ox, man, sending a message to start us off. Nice shoulder check. Look at this pressure, and this is what I'm talking about right from before, right? You know, he's gonna spend himself burnt out, but he's gonna keep on top of you like butter on toast, brother.
Absolutely, and that's the key. And it's in the general engine of Street Fighter 6. If you are in that burnout state, as long as you keep active, it will recover your resources faster.
Oh,
okay, here we go.
Oh my god, you're gaming.
To capitalize the recovery frames of that missed uppercut.
Oh no, the drop is so unfortunate here, and got that kill for Banana Ox.
You know, we can see Cash Crow is feeling more comfortable in that second round. So I feel that we're going to have a little bit more of a back and forth from this point on.
I agree, right? Once you get hit by that initial shock, I think you'll be able to lock in after that, right? And I think we see, it was an unfortunate drop there, right, from Cash Crow, but it is what it is. Gotta just make it work from now on, and nice block there on that DP from Banana Ox. They're trying to Ume Shore you them.
Yeah, and we're seeing Banana Ox there with those crouching jabs. Crouching jabs because there's some of the faster frames to try to fish through the startup of what Kimberly's trying to advance with.
I'm thinking these are fireballs, and with that or my man is gaming and just going for those DPs right in their face. Oh, nice. DP got called out.
That's it. Cross up, baits out that rising uppercut again, and here we go. Kimberly.
Ooh, should be able to get the kill here if they spend it. Level 1. Okay. I don't know if this kill is gonna be close. Yeah, not enough.
Oh, damn. Trying to do a little bit of a shimmy there. Luke.
Big call out, got the kill, Banana.
Yes, sir.
Well done. Closes it out with that low forward combo. Here we go. Banana Ox still, this is 3 rounds in a row he has won.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, looking locked in right now. Cash Crow is finding ways to get in, right? But I think Banana Ox, a lot of the unorthodox DPs, right? The DIs are catching them off guard, right? Oh my god, look at him just dashing in and calling out these the parries now.
Right.
Good jump. Jumped over.
Okay, very nice stuff there. Kimberly once again with that cross up, baits out that rising uppercut, but
Now we're ready, though. Come on.
He's locked in.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my
There's
god.
some great use of resources and awareness there, and you can hear Banana Ox's team, Team Moku, just really cheering him on.
Oh my god. Okay. You know, I love it here on STB, right? We're like, hey, that was a great call out. That was an amazing play they just made. And then we see Drive Rush EXDP. I mean, you know, it's only on STB.
You know what, hey, there's nothing wrong with that though, because I'll tell you what, you
If
can
it works.
see at pro level, that's exactly right. If it gets you the round, that's all that matters.
It's true. It's true. It's just round,
Wake up
round.
level, absolutely.
Ooh, good parry there. Unfortunately, not going the right side, so did not get the perfect parry. There's a jump in, trying to get some good pressure here from Crow. Nice fight back there from Banana Ox. The crouching medium kicks have been connecting quite consistently.
Nice, fantastic. Confirm there with the cross up, and here we go. Kimberly's doing what she does best. Bushin scramble here for that level 2.
Yeah, one more throw should end it. There it is. First round for Cash Crow.
Good.
Good stuff there, Cash Crow.
I'm liking it. Playing it safe here now. Banana Ox are gonna slow down here, right? Oh!
Right. And you can see what Cash Crow's trying to do is she's trying to bait. I think she's trying to bait out more of those rising tackles.
Oh yeah, for sure, right? And Banana Ox is going for a lot of goofy things, and there was another call out, but did not get a punish. Good DP from Banana Ox. I think the interesting here, I think a lot of these, though, Banana Ox has been making the right calls for the DPs, but I think he's been using the wrong strength, right? We've been seeing a lot of heavy DPs, which are going past Cash Crow. Oh, did a lot of damage here. Oh, he did not have a level 3.
That's right, and Burnout stayed on that player 2 side. Fantastic.
Let's go.
Nice.
Easy
Let's
punish.
go,
Get
bro.
it.
Let's go.
Catch.
All right.
Great stuff there. You can tell too, man, Team KXI so hyped because they know Cash Crow can bring it back.
I 100% agree, right? So right now, Banana Ox gonna have to find a way to make sure to shut him down. Nice shimmy there.
That's
Didn't get
right,
much off of
fantastic
it.
confirm on that punish counter, and we're gonna see Kimberly now thrown into the corner. Oh, a little bit of a switch.
Yes, sir. Back in the corner there. Parry's coming out. Staying alive. Here comes the pressure. We've seen Cash Crow trying to bait out those parries.
That's right, those extended parry cooldown there.
There's a lot of straight hits. Catching, and oh, Drive Rush DI connects. Burns him out, but he's got the corner here.
Oh, man, baits out the throw. Here we go. Kimberly now in charge of that player. One side, but, man, that's it. That open blast is very quick.
It is indeed, and the throw connects here. Got another level 1 stocked up. Banana Ox gonna get their meter back. They just need to play it safe here. Nice DP!
He's thinking the same thing. I definitely.
Great awareness of the hidden variable with that anti-air uppercut. Good stuff there for Banana Ox.
Agreed. Nice anti-air there as well, and Banana Ox is on set point here, looking to put their team in the lead with a 3-0 plus a perfect. Well, 3-1 I should say now, but with a perfect.
And that's really something, you can really see Cash Crows trying to capitalize on Kimberly's walk speed and shimmying there. But what Banana Ox is doing is he's catching her toes with that crouching medium kick that way forward, so.
Yeah, and there's the
yeah,
DI. This catches, it should be enough. It's a level 3.
Well done. Great use of resources there. And that is Team Moku cheering on Banana Ox. Fantastic.
Indeed. Solid match there. Amazing first match here tonight. I like to see the adjustments. I like to see it. I just want to say for the players, right? If you need to back out, take a second to back out and listen to your teammates, right? I think both these players they wanted to get in there. They wanted to be quick about it. And I think the teammates were doing a good job giving out some good advice. We heard a little bit there, but yeah, man, what a match here. How about you start us off here? What were your thoughts?
I feel that Banana Ox, with his aggression, did a great job forcing Kimberly into the corner because he wasn't allowing her to play what her archetype is, which is full screen Oki. So locking her down on the ground was very difficult there for Cash Crow, and he tried then to use the cross-ups to get around some of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the main thing here, Ray, is a lot of the stuff that Banana Ox was doing, right? You know, keep Cash Crow on their back foot, right? Like, it's tough when you're in this kind of matchup and you're like, what you're looking for, right? The mental stack, right? Banana Ox is like, hey, you know what? He's not countering my DIs. I'm gonna throw out a DI here in a spot that, you know, normally wouldn't be opportunistic, but if my opponent isn't ready for it, right? If they're not expecting it, you know, they're gonna get caught by it. And we saw a lot of those DIs connect, right? We didn't see a single one that Cash Crow was able to DI back, right? He was able to block some of them, but a lot of them connected, and that was extra damage that Banana Ox was able to get, extra corner carry as well to continue that pressure that they were throwing in this match. And it was very, very exciting and very, very aggressive.
It was absolutely, yes. And I think, yeah, Banana Ox definitely had the right idea. With that. And you know what else is the right idea? Joining in on the Matcherino there.
True.
Yes, fantastic stuff there. Join the Matcherino, and of course the money would head on over to the winning team.
It would indeed, and with that though, we're gonna give him a prize to Banana Ox. He gets the level 10, the Alt 2 JP avatar. So congratulations there.
Nice.
A nice little avatar. You can trade it to a JP player. There's a couple of them in the server. I think they would like that.
Yeah.
But congratulations there to Banana Ox. We will be seeing him yet again here in this next matchup. It is not Galaxy Bros, because unfortunately they are not here tonight. Stream Team Battle X. My bad. Before that, let's head over here to the Gambling Ram. Gambling Ram's gone. Oh no, Steph. One second, I think Steph in the background, our tech guru, might be finagling with something here in a second. But while we're waiting for that, I think you should be able to just wait. You should be able to put your bets in. Yes, you should be able to put your bets in, I believe. But unfortunately, Kate, while we're waiting for it to show up here on the screen, I apologize. Yeah, it's the money laundering. Yeah, that's what's actually happening. We apologize.
That's it.
Yeah, the house is currently stealing all your money. So unfortunately, Kate.
Oh, you know, I mean, that's the thing. You guys do so much. You know, we have the team battles. You can bet on the team battles. You know, points can be given and taken away. You know, trying to come up with predictions. I mean, there's a lot. Absolutely. It's very, very cool. Very interactive.
Yes,
very
indeed.
Interactive.
Indeed. Let me check something here. I believe Steph did message. I have no idea why it's not showing. Sending a new link. Okay, we're getting a new link here for the Gambling Ram. We'll be here in a second. I apologize that it's not showing up for some reason. It happens. Sometimes there's something funky happening in the background. But yeah, I mean, so right now, you know, who you still have 500 left. You know, you didn't go all in. So, Kate, so who are you going in on this time? Technically speaking, I mean, you got the curse here right now. I was right.
Know.
I think I gotta go in on Banana Ox all in again.
I was thinking that too, because he was just doing so well. Plus, he had a little bit of a warm up. You know what I mean? He's played. He's ready to go against Rose Gradient with DJ. We're gonna have to see how this matchup's going to go. Rose Gradient is going to have to really capitalize on DJ's longer limbs and full screen projectiles, full screen slashes to try to keep Banana Ox out.
I agree, and I see a big $20 there from a Mr. Bell. I'll win it back. That's actually Banana Ox. I see. Banana Ox saying, "Here's $20 in the pot. I'm getting that back." That's confidence. that is true confidence. And I think the Gambling Ram disappeared yet again on a step. But okay, you guys saw it. It is going to be. You can still put your bets in, even though it's not showing up right now. Unfortunately, I don't know. It might be something on. Sometimes it's something with the webpage. But in the meantime, I'm gonna move us over here while we wait for it to get fixed. Next matchup we got coming up here again is Rose Gradient DJ taking on Banana Ox again. So exclamation point bet 1 for Rose Gradient, and then exclamation point bet 2 for Banana Ox. So I'm gonna put my bet in here real quick because I have not had a chance to. So we can do exclamation point bet 2 all. So I was correct on that first one. I'm happy. Finally, we're gonna see if we can be correct twice in a row. We'll find out here in a second how that'll go. But until then, we are just gonna head on over here to the waiting room. Let me go ahead and move us over real quick and get ready for the next one. I see, again, thank you so much to Big Banana Ox, again, with the confidence to put in $20 dues already in the pot, saying he's going to win it back. So let's get this next one
absolutely fantastic. You know, and that's also, you know, what helps make these rivalries so incredibly much fun and interesting. And the fact that the teams are all in these chat rooms, you know, giving strategy advice and cheering each other on is a very, very cool feature. It's very, very neat. And the fact that we can tune in and hear what everybody's saying off and on is just really, it gives you a different perspective as to what the players are thinking and trying to predict and what the teammates are seeing.
Right, exactly, and that's why you love you love to see the hype behind the teammates, because it's a different experience here than you're on a tournament. You're on your own, right? You know, it's only you, right? You got only yourself to really worry about. But when you're on a team, right, you have your teammates behind you that can give you advice, all that jazz. But Banana Ox already with a solid start here yet again, running over Rose Radiant.
Oh man, and there you go again, capitalizing on that drive impact against the heavy slash. It only hits twice, so.
Does indeed.
DJ. Yeah, locked into this player one side.
Ooh, what a call out there. Oh, no good call out. Took a lot of chip damage though. Gonna get some damage here. Another level 1 that's giving up the chip out though.
That's
They're
right.
burnt out. He can't survive too.
Very
like,
true.
yeah, use that, you know, he's using up 2 levels there. Oh, we got a true perfect parry to start things off. Nice check there with that OD up kick for the jackknife, and that has been buffed for DJ in this most recent patch.
Yeah, a lot more solid of an answer here as well now. Oh, a lot of jabs coming in here for those meaties. Thankfully, some of them connecting. Jumping right over with the jackknife, speaking of, over that DP. DP going a bit too horizontally there to catch. Nice throw.
Fantastic stuff there, and you know, we're seeing Rose Gradient really capitalizing on all of DJ's options here. Fantastic slash pressure.
Literally.
They're like literally, he's gonna close out for the win.
Indeed, yeah, locking in here, looking very good. Solid as well. Got him in the corner though again. Banana Ox's pressure has just been a lot. I don't know how else to really talk about it. Nice EXDP stopping the perfect.
You know, and that's the key there. Banana Ox always initially very strong in pushing any of his opponents into that player one side. But here we go. Rose Gradient, what we're seeing is really capitalizing on DJ's walk speed and mixing in a lot more throws than we have seen Cash Crow earlier.
Oh my god.
Here.
Oh my gosh. Sending the level 3 to send a message. Send this man to Memphis.
That's right.
Manox gonna get himself a point, another point for his team. Already doing really good work.
Yes, very much. I have a feeling though Rose Gradient can bring this back. You know, if it wasn't for that little bit of a misinput there on that level 3. Okay, here we go. Reset the neutral.
Done a lot of jumps here. Another EXDP.
Jackknife.
Yeah, look, shutting him down. Bananox with the dashes, man. Just not afraid to just go in. DI catching the crouching medium kick. Aggression, aggression, aggression. And how do you stop this, right? How do you slow him down? Okay, Ray's fighting back.
Everybody in Burnout, you don't have to worry about the DI, but now, here we go. Rose.
Yep. Ooh, good jump in.
Full resources.
Yeah. Oh, that should be good connection there. Yeah, getting the combo.
Nice.
Looking good. Yeah,
Rose Gradient and Banana Ox heading on in with the level 2.
In the corner, another shoulder tackle plus frames there, and there's the EX Jackknife. Now we're just letting it rock, and I don't blame him, right? Keep Banana Ox off of you. Get him away from you.
That's right. And here we go, Banana Ox now a little bit on the back foot as we're seeing Rose Gradient, you know, doing a good job, really threatening with those slashes. Boy, that was some really long range for that jackknife there.
Yes, that was a nasty whiff punish as well on top of that. Great usage of the meter there, saving it all. But here comes Banana Ox looking at talking about spending meter. Again, what a whiff punish, no level 3.
Punish counter.
Yep.
Great stuff there. Nice check. Oh man, checks there with the jab, but
There we go. That's me doing it.
jackknife, not able to get the confirm.
Yep. Hey, Okay, right now though, looking good. Bananox looking to make this a 2-0 lead here, but Rose Gradient not gonna let him happen. Look at these confirms, very solid
That's right.
confirms.
Yeah, and that's one thing for sure. Rose Gradient really capitalizing off of that fierce and a very smart reversal to try to reset the neutral at this point. But Rose Gradient feeling much more confident and comfortable in this round.
Yeah, but there's the back throw there, stopping the perfect at the bare minimum. But right now, Rose Gradient looking very good.
Oh,
No
man,
punish.
baits out the DI.
Yeah, jump, nice jabs, not connected, not enough. One more, and there's the throw.
Like that.
That's right, yeah,
Nicely
dash
done.
Like
throw.
that.
And that was really smart for Rose Gradient because me personally, I would have done a slash.
Yep.
And then Banana Ox could have jumped in with a meaty and gotten that CA. So smart stuff there for Rose getting the game.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, Rose Gradient making a good adjustments here. I think definitely listening to the team, I assume, right? We've been seeing both the teams have been very active in giving advice. I think they're just letting Banana Ox kind of do his thing at this point because it's working. But Team 1, right, having a little bit of an issue dealing with this kind of pressure, and there's the jump in, but the drop.
That's right. Okay, but we're seeing Luke now in that burnout state, and DJ really trying to pressure. Oh, with the mix-up. Yeah,
Sir.
very elusive. I really like the movement and the options that Rose Gradient is using with DJ. Here we go. Oh man, catches that overhead. At OD. Sandblast. Haha. You can hear the team cheering. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're ready. Ooh, unfortunate drop there. Gonna get a good punish there for Rose Gradient. Looking good. Into the throw. +2 right in your face.
Yeah, we're seeing Banana Ox there also, you know, just really trying to bait Rose Gradient, but here we go with a solid confirm into that level 3. Big conversion of damage over to Team KXI.
Oh, no.
Oh man, there you go. Catches those recovery frames from that jackknife, and this is huge for Banana Ox.
Yeah, big damage here, but is this worth a spend early? I guess you're both at 0 bar, right? So even if Rose Gradient wins, you know, you'll still be at the same amount of meter. Oh, UCP.
That's right.
Okay, a little scary here. Banana Ox trying to find a
slowing down
win.
the tempo. This is very interesting. We're seeing Banana Ox right now. He's just healing up his resources. His Rose Gradient. Here we go. Now he's trying to pressure a little bit, and the Fierce closes it out.
Forgot I can't just do that in this game.
If you
Yeah, I just played it slow. Yeah, I forgot you can just kind of wait for your drive gauge to come back.
Right.
Yeah, it is. You can always wait it out if you need to. If your opponent's not going to pressure you, get that drive gauge back. Okay, the drop there from Banana Ox.
Yep. Got the great check there on that with punish.
Ooh. Down connects, another one. Not the worst, though. Again, Rose close to burnout here. Air to air.
Nice
Stop.
air to air. Yeah, we're seeing Banana Ox, you know, he's really trying to figure out safe ways to get in and capitalizing a lot off of the drive rush with that.
Yeah, try to play it safe there. Backed up, but didn't have enough to shimmy. He's close to burnout here. DI gets caught with the throw.
Right, fantastic reactions there for Rose Gradient, but here comes Banana Ox with all of his aggression in that burnout state.
Yep, he's getting it back though. Rose Gradient's gonna have to find some way to maybe take advantage of this. There's a sweep that gets caught.
That's
Not
right,
much.
yeah, there's a lot of recovery on that. Here we go, Sunrise, are we gonna get it?
Got the rhythm. He does have rhythm. There's the side switch.
Fantastic. You have to have the perfect timing to access that. Ooh, no!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Billy, let's go.
Nasty walk away there to stop the throw from connecting, and the crouching medium kick awareness as well. Man. Alrighty.
And everybody's, you know, giving the check to each other for days here as Banana Ox once again, all through his resources, trying to find a safe way. Oh my goodness!
Oh, we're jumping right now. We're hopping,
Right.
and there's the call out there. Connection. Gonna get his meter back here. Shoulder check connects. His meter. Another jackknife. Okay, back to normal. DI almost connected. Nothing from Rose
you know,
Gradient.
and that's the key there. I feel that Rose Gradient's a little bit more aware that Banana is pressuring with that DI.
the meter.
That's right, using up that meter. Yeah, fantastic conversion into the level 1 Vulcan Blast there.
Yeah, I definitely liked it a lot there, and I like how Bananox is playing a lot more patiently now, right? Because we've seen
Right.
2 sets now of how aggressive he's been playing, and now he's playing a lot slower, right? Waiting for Rose to make a mistake, and now he's got him in the
Here we
corner.
go for that corner control. Capitalize on those negative frames of that with uppercut.
Yep, now you're in the corner, so got level 1 at least. Nice catch there. Throw.
Fantastic. You know, and DJ, when he jumps or even does the command jump with the down light kick, it's one of his better framed jumping options.
What a
Here we go.
connection!
We winning. We winning.
Dang!
Well done. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable performance indeed here tonight for Banana Ox, man. Going through 2 players here tonight, winning 3-1 for both the Banana Buster in the chat.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what a match here. Let's go ahead and push it up here. Again, not Galaxy Bros. It was Banana Ox twice. Backdash Barry, as his teammates from Stream Team League like to call him. But I'll just start us off here. I mean, this matchup was, I like the adjustments. Rose was able to make those adjustments from that hyper pressure early on, right? Against Banana Ox, right? We saw Cash Crow take about 2 games before they were really able to kind of slow it down. And that's why they got that first game win. But
Right.
Rose was able to kind of slow it down earlier, but I think Banana Ox on the opposite end, right, was like, okay, well, you're slowing it down. I'll play slow, right? I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait for my meter, right? I'm going to wait, especially in those last few games, right? I'm going to wait it out here and wait for you to make a mistake, right? Because we saw Rose Grading was just letting loose on every single one of those EX jackknives, right? The up kicks.
Right.
And they were connecting because of how aggressive Banana Ox was. But then the moment Banana Ox decided to stop, right, then he's like, all right, I got you. And I think that was like that big change, that slowdown was the most important thing.
Turning point. Absolutely. You know, the only problem with using the OD jackknives as an interruption, which it's a great interruption, the damage is good. It's just that it always eats 2 of your bars. So it's expensive. It's an expensive interruption. Even though Galaxy Bros was basically getting, you know, the damage against him, the amount of resources Rose Gradient was using then just to try to stop and slow down his momentum was expensive on his end too. I felt then that's when he tried to use the jumping down light kick,
right?
You know, the jumping down short to try to use some of those plus frames when he would land. But then the key was Galaxy Bros. That's when he started changing his momentum.
Yeah.
And he was playing faster and slower. And then the next thing you know, and his teammates noticed too, he would just start pressuring with that DI pressure, and the drive rush pressure was really something from Banana Ox.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy stuff. But with that though, Rose Gradient will take the fall, and we're gonna see Banana Ox get himself a second chest here tonight. Congratulations. The camo frame. I think this is the first time we've actually gotten the camo frame out there, so congratulations.
Very neat.
Yeah, to Banana Ox, got yourself a nice little frame there for Luke to pull up next time. But we got Jazz Enjoyer taking on Ryukin Blue coming up here in a bit. Let's head over back to the Gambling Ram and all right, let me see if we can get this fixed. Step. In the meantime, Gambling Ram is activated. It's just VDO. I think VDO Ninja is actually having issues here tonight, so hopefully we can get this fixed. I'm gonna see if Step's gonna send another link here, and hopefully it works this time. We'll see.
Well, I'll tell you, these matches have been absolutely fantastic. And Team Moku must be really thrilled because right now the score is 6-1. KXI is going to have to get some wins under their belt there.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a little scary. And here's the thing, right? Especially with STB and how the setup is, right? You know, perfects take away a point from your opponent, so you always have to be aware of that, right? And we've had comebacks from teams, you know, getting into Division 3 at -1 and winning the whole thing.
Yes.
Right. You know, it's a first to 15 overall, right? You got to get it's a relay race, so it's happened before. It can happen again. Again, you can still bet right now. Again, exclamation point bet 1 is for Ryukin. Or no, sorry, exclamation point 1 is for Jazz Enjoyer. Exclamation point bet 2 is for Ryukin Blue. So you can bet. I think Step just sent me the new link. We'll see if this one works. Fingers crossed, everyone. Again, Video Ninja has been a little bit weird tonight, and that's how we run our betting system. So hopefully it does not want to die on us again. Let me see if I can.
And we're going to be seeing Blanca versus Ken. So this is going to be another interesting matchup here, depending on how much projectile pressure Ryukin Blue is going to be using against Blanca. If Jazz Enjoyer is, you know, has very fast reactions and great awareness with his Amazon slide,
Right.
he can just scoot right under those Hadoukens and, you know, really cause some troubles there for Ken.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how, you know, I think this is going to be, the main important thing here, I think, is going to be, like, Ryukin Blue has his anti-airs down, right? And so does Jazz, especially, you know, Blanca has really good anti-airs. I think the important thing here is, does Jazz know the level 2 mix-ups, right? Because that's really where Blanca shines. And I think if he knows how to use that, at least even somewhat effectively to get some plus frames, that'll be very important. So
absolutely.
Let's go ahead and get our bets in here, though. Kujo, congratulations. You have money. I have money. I'm going in on Ryukin Blue, I think. So I'm going all in on Ryukin Blue.
Okay.
He has never disappointed me every time he's played here tonight. So I'm thinking, I don't think that's going to change. So
I am going to bet on Blanca. Here we go. Jazz Enjoyer.
Okay. Hey, if you win, you know, there's not a lot of money right now on Team 1 side. So currently right now it is $2,000, well, $2,500 with yours on Jazz Enjoyer and $20,000 on Ryukin Blue. So Ryukin Blue loses. So there's gonna be a lot of money lost. So the economy is ruined. We're cooked. And Cashgrow, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you guys for the shout outs as well. Heartless and Cashgrow for the shout outs on your streams. Appreciate it, guys. I see that. And again, another follow from Rouge Gradient. All right, well, with that, let's head on over. I know they're waiting. They're excited. They're waiting. They're ready to get in there. There is still
Absolutely, and I bet you the strategies that are being talked, you know, in those Google Meet rooms.
Yes, in the Discords, yeah, and everything.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely.
Gotta be careful for sure. So we'll see here. Let's
You
get
know, I
Jazz.
can hear it right now. You're a Ken player. Use that Genrai.
Exactly.
You know, get the Oki, get that corner carry juggle going.
Yep.
And
Listen,
then just
standing
pressure.
standing medium punch, standing heavy punch, run Tatsu. Rinse and repeat.
That's it. Oh man.
We're out here. So
They're out here.
yep. EX fireball, you know, close the distance, heavy punch. We're
That's
easy.
it.
Easy. There we go. So with that, let's get into our third match here of the night. Jazz Enjoyer.
You know
Ryukin
what?
Blue.
And this is the new Blanca Monster Hunter
Yes.
color option. Yeah.
It is. It is actually, yes. Yeah, we got a lot of
Fantastic stuff there for Jazz.
Yeah, and Ken also got one. And this is not that one, but I think Ken also got an Arcveld color. Clean
Yes.
stuff. Yes. I will say that I think the Cammy one, the Cammy and the Manon ones both look very, very good.
Very cool. A little bit more of a neutral, respectful start here, but here we go. Ken living up to his fiery name. A very aggressive start
Ooh, good tech
to
there.
Blanca.
Yes, oh my god, what a
Man,
jump
fantastic jump
in.
in.
Yes, sir. Air to
Oh,
air.
nice air to air.
Okay,
I
aggression.
cannot believe that.
Hey, shut him down quickly and early, right? Don't give
Yes.
him a second to breathe. I think that's kind of been, that seems like it's been the plan for Team 2, right? I mean, both the characters
right.
are playing, but like just aggression. Don't give him a second to breathe. They'll give him a second to think. But nice jump in here from Jazz Enjoyer. Getting that first hit
Huge.
here.
That was
Walk
a
away.
great drive rush cancel. You know, tries some pressure with that crouching strong, goes for the forward throw because of the block. Fantastic stuff there, but
Ooh. Yeah, Dragon Lash.
Dragon Lash, yeah, he's capitalizing on those plus frames, you know, putting you in a bit of a block stun there.
Indeed. Another call out there with the light Blanca ball.
Like,
that one
well
connects.
done.
Ken can't really
Even
combo
Sagat
off
has
any
it
fly.
too.
Now, this is one of the first matches that we've seen in the initial first game where we have a round per side for
Yes.
tonight.
Indeed, yes. Very true. It has been pretty one-sided here tonight so far, right? There are only 2 points on the side of Team 1, but there was a perfect, which is why they only have 1 point. So that has been a little bit of a change there. Nice DP. DI connects. Unk check. Oh, is he dead? Triple? Ooh.
Wow,
Okay.
fantastic stuff there. Ryukin Blue
Okay.
capitalizing
That was
on
really nice
using
combo.
Let's
all
go.
of his resources to clutch that last big conversion of damage there. Very well done. Very well done. Fantastic choice.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, looking very, very good. For sure right there. That damage was indeed nuts. That's bannable damage. Yeah, that's Ken for you, man. Triple EX Jinrai. You know, you get a really good corner carry, good damage. Ooh!
Fantastic. You know, very good stuff there for Blanca. The safe jump right on over.
Unfortunately, you know, did not connect. You know, went for the OK, like you said, right? Instead of going for any damage. But not gonna matter. Got him in the corner. Ryukin fighting back with DP. Flash kick. First one we've seen tonight. Gotta be so careful. Yeah, that light Blanca ball, I believe, is +3 after those throws.
That's
yes,
right.
sir. Okay, Ryukin close to burnout though. Jazz not in the worst spot right now. Here come the Jin Rise.
That's right. Here we go. Keeping that pressure up on Blanca, and Blanca now trying to capitalize off of that low strong, going for that ball throw again.
I like that.
Nothing wrong with that. We're really seeing Jazz either capitalizing with a drive rush cancel combo off of that crouching strong, or he cancels it into the grab.
Right, yeah, going for the those light Blanca balls right there, right? The thing is that you gotta be a little careful, right? Because you can't check those, right? Those, if done correctly for the Blanca, they are plus in your face, right? So it is a strike throw guess no matter what. You know, sometimes Blancas like to take advantage of that and, you know, take a little bit more frames than they can. But, you know, Jazz has been doing a pretty good job of being consistent getting those throws. We've been seeing a lot of counter hit throws.
He has, yes.
Okay,
going for that forward fierce.
Yeah, very negative. So actually, you know, I think the funny part is that Ken can actually get a punish with his level 2 pretty consistently, actually, off of that area.
Right, yeah, there's enough for him to catch the recovery off that. Oh, nice. Great awareness
Let's
there.
fucking go.
Good movement for
Yo,
that
play
back
Blanca
throw.
like a grappler, guys. That's the secret. You want?
Okay, we are on the board and tied, 1 game apiece.
Indeed, we are closing that gap slowly but surely. It's gonna be very, like, Ryukin right now, right? With that 1 game win, has already put his team in a really good spot here. And we'll talk about it a little bit more later, but Jazz right now, if he can get a perfect to close that gap, you know, if you can just win the rest of this set, right, without giving any more points to their opponents, it'll be a lot better for them. Okay. Drive rushing
Now
in.
that's a fantastic use of Blanca ball there. That's the heavy Blanca ball, has the biggest recoil there for him.
Exactly. I can't really punish it, even with the perfect parry, right? Depending on the type of perfect parry and the carry, you know, where you get the perfect parry and the character you are, right? You sometimes need to punish, but it's a little weird. Right now, here comes the Jin Rise, the pressure Ryukin with blue with all that DI, no punish.
No. Yeah, baits out the DI, and unable to capitalize off of that though. But here we go, Ken with a big mix of normals.
Ooh, no, the trap.
Oh my goodness, yeah, light Tatsu there, a little bit of a mix-up on that end. Oh,
Burnt out
state
now.
here for Ken, my goodness.
Love it.
Let's
go.
Fantastic. Great combo off of that crouching strong once again there for Jazz. Well done.
Yeah, that was a fortunate drop there from Ryukin. Can't let that hurt you, right? You gotta keep the mental up. Nice check there on the command grab. Not gonna call for it twice. Okay, going in. Playing safe. Oh, nice hit there. Stopping Jazz from trying to push any buttons to stop that drive rush. And look at this pressure. Ryukin blue, letting it rock. There's the call and the flash kick. Should be enough.
Out that.
No level 3. Or anything, no DP.
Nice.
Unbelievable. You know, and very strong, good awareness for Ryukin Blue, and he's really at this point, you know, just like how we were seeing with Banana Ox earlier, a lot of adjustments to the tempo here and allowing Jazz to make some mistakes, especially with that, you know, that up Blanca ball, you know, capitalizing off of those.
And right there with the parry, right? You know, playing patiently, waiting for him to do something here. Now liking this, going in here, gonna be a lot of damage. Got him in the corner, close to Brother, nice shot!
Oh my gosh, that's right, baits out the whiff throw and trying to really capitalize off of those crouching jabs. He's really fishing with them quite a bit there.
Oh, I didn't want to say it, but another perfect! Oh my god.
You know, and that's the thing. That Genrai that basically, it's the light Genrai now, is a knockdown.
Yeah, on counter hit, yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
So initially, it was not like that for Ken, and then they tried to, you know, nerf it for him. But in a corner situation there, and of course, if you're in that hard knockdown, a good Ken can continue the pressure in the Oki, and then it can be a dangerous situation either way.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm
really
liking
checking with
Jazz.
it. He's just like
Hearing the teams.
either taking the throw or he's like he's
If
not
he-
even trying to DPU. So
If he's taking the throw, just keep throwing him.
Yeah, so
However,
keep
don't
throwing
leave
them.
a gap in the throw because he's mashing with jab. He's hit you with several counter hit jabs.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah, good initial talk there. Yeah, I mean, I 100%
That's
agree,
right.
right? Yeah, exactly, right? We've
I
been
do.
seeing Jazz has not, or I should say, Ryuken has not been afraid to challenge consistently, right?
Yes.
It's not been, it has been a good chance there for him to really shut down a lot of what Jazz is going for, right? Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, you
But
know, we'll see
that's
if...
the key though, with Ken especially. There, I feel like, especially with any character in Street Fighter 6, there's nothing wrong with bringing in a strong throw Oki game. But the issue then becomes if you're playing against a character that has a great move that resets the neutral like an uppercut, then that can be a little bit more dangerous.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes here, right, for this one. It's going to be important here to see how Jazz can turn this one around, because Ryuken now is applying the pressure and is looking very, very strong. Oh my god, DI already. Oh, we're gaming? Okay. What, how many resets? Was that 3 in a row?
That's huge. Oh my goodness, he takes out that.
What?
my god!
you did not have to do it to that man.
What?
Yeah, it's Jazz Enjoyer. He's gonna try to figure out. Oh yes, a point taken away there.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to try to figure a way to try to slow down some of this pressure Ryuken Blue is doing. I'd have to say, me personally, this is very difficult. Try to access a little bit more of the parries.
Right. Yeah.
If you can, a bit of the perfect parries. You know,
Yeah,
what's your
definitely.
thoughts there, Disco?
I agree. Like, try to make something happen here. Try to do something to shut it down. I think like these Dragon Lashes, right? No challenges here, and Ryuken Blue needs one more mix-up, and that's enough to get the throw. And
Right.
oof, man, can we talk about those triple resets?
Absolutely.
That
yeah.
was-
You know, a lot of huge pressure there by Ken, and that's when we saw Jazz Enjoyer really try to access his level 1. That's the Shout of the Earth
Right,
at that point to try to interrupt this pressure here from Ryuken Blue. Very, very strong Ken play there.
Yeah, it was that ending there, pulling out that very, very wild set of resets. I mean, what, 3 in a row? We saw the initial DI into the reset DI with the light kick, right? Into the overhead air reset. After that,
Right.
like, just amazing, just perfect execution on that. That was insane, and able to get the double perfect there as well to put Team 1 back at 0, and it's a rough position to be in right now. Overall, and I was going to talk about it earlier, right? Because I was saying how Ryuken has put his team already in a good spot with just that first win. Is now Furious Malik, he doesn't even need the win, right? If he can get one game in and not get perfected, right? He puts Moku in this spot to close it out, right? Moku only is it's a first to 5 for the captains, but if they hit 15 before that first to 5 ends, it's over, right? So they're nearing it. Furious just needs to get one game to put Moku in that layup position to close it out. So Tinky and Heartless have a pretty high, it's gonna be a little scary here. Yeah, it's a hill to climb here, for sure.
Hill to climb.
But we will see. With that though, let me go ahead and put Jazz Enjoyer as our loss. Oh, and they're already actually going at it. Let me go ahead and I see them in the chat. Okay, they're going at it. They want to get in there quickly.
Oh,
so.
here we go.
Yeah, they're going for it. So that's fine. We'll get your bets in while you still can. We'll keep it open for the first game. I'm gonna put it on probably Furious Malik.
I'm gonna say I think Tika Senpai might have it because really Ryu is a tank. He has fantastic damage, and here you go. What the Solarplex right away. Big damage, nice plus frames.
Yep. And this is where we start to get now. We're now in the 1800 range, right? We're now in the high level player, right? We're in the top percentages here. So now is when we're going to start seeing a lot of optimization, a lot of very strong play, and very consistent play. Not that we haven't seen it before, right? But this is where we see the neutral. Nice. Solid first round.
Closes it out with style with that Shoryuken. Fantastic stuff there for Tinky. Hosencho catches the start up there. Baits out the Shoryuken. Here we go. Yeah, trying to get that empty jump throw. Once again, capitalize on a little bit of that throw Oki situation.
Alright, nice tech there from Furious Malik. Nice, solar punch is connecting, but a bit too far.
Right.
To get anything after. Try to go for a reset there, right? Didn't get the cancel off that crouching medium punch. So maybe was trying to catch Malik walking away. Oh, perfect parry, but it was down back.
Right.
Okay. Playing it safe here.
And we're seeing, yes, Malik, doing a great job just trying to shimmy Chun-Li's range, because she has such nice range on her normals there. But being in a burnout in the corner is not where you want to be right now.
Yep, and this is
Here
for
we
you.
go, Denjin.
I don't think
loaded here.
I don't think this kills. We see the reset. Yeah, ooh, was ready. I was.
Counter the eye. And here we are.
Oh my gosh. Was ready with that one. He knew that reset was coming. I said, nah, I'm not letting that happen. Not that time.
Yeah,
all
fantastic reactions there for Malik. Yeah, I'm really liking the tempo that's going on right now. And here you go. We did see Ryu a little bit of a shimmy situation, but that low forward catching him those long ranges of Chun-Li.
Nice neutral jump.
Oh man, that's right. Baits out the throw, capitalizing on those negative frames straight to that level 3.
Sure. Shoryu looking good right now.
That's it. Chun-Li's back against the wall here and trying to, capitalize again on the Hashigeki plus frames, but
ooh, the patience.
There.
Yeah, the patience won out from Malik there, able to get the first game here, and has now put their team in the position to close it all out potentially. Looking good. Backing out to take a second. We can chat here. I mean, what are your thoughts here on what they need to do to make this work out?
I mean, really, if that Shoryuken wouldn't have been baited out, I feel that Tinky Senpai was extremely close to getting the game there. This is a great matchup between Tinky Senpai and Furious Malik.
Yeah, I mean, right now, so far, I think the patience there from Malik has been good. I think, but he's been very, very patient, right? He's just waiting for, so far from what we're seeing, right? He's been waiting for Tinky to just walk away, right? Wait for him to maybe react with something. And I think Tinky's going to need to take advantage of that. Hey, you're playing patiently. I'm going to keep chunking at your drive gauge. Keep aggressive pressure on that drive gauge, right? Get Malik burnt out. Do what Ryu does best, right? Chunk it away. And I think if he can keep that aggression going, even if he gets hit by an EXDP here and there, I don't think that's the worst thing. Here comes that pressure already, plus frames as well. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we're seeing pressure with her jabs, pressuring with her strong, because, it's quick, but at the same time, the range is surprisingly elusive. Oh no, baits out another OD Shoryuken there.
Indeed.
Blocks the drive rush overhead.
Yes, nice DP there. Okay, playing safe here now. Plus frames. Backing off now. Yeah, really doing a really good job here, playing it safe. Trying to play it normal. Nice check there.
That's right. And here we go. Tinky really trying to take his turn.
Yeah. I'm liking that nice walk under there from Malik.
Right. Catching those landing frames from Ryu, and you could really see Tinky at that point was trying to pressure with that blade kick. High blade kick, gets good damage, but it eats resources.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, right? Especially if you get that punish counter on it. Oh no, that was definitely an accident there. And
That's
Tinky
right,
gonna take full advantage.
And we're gonna capitalize on the recovery frames. Here we go. Ryu throwing Chun-Li into the corner for some throw loops.
Yes, sir. Get your breakfast ready right here. Big hits here. Okay, out of the corner here for Malik. Malik has the whole screen to work with. Overhead catching the tap parry.
Overhead cancel combo into, that's right.
Okay.
Shinku Hashigeki.
I got scared.
Fantastic.
I got scared that was a little too late. Sometimes you cancel off of that EX connecting there, but thankfully it's still connected there for Tinky. So yeah, spent a little bit of meter there, but gonna definitely make most of that back, if not all of it, and get that level 3 by the end of this.
Listen to Tinky right now. What he's trying to do is just pressure off of those positive frames, especially with those Hashigekis, and it's forcing Chun-Li into that player 2 side. Ah, here we go.
Yes, sir.
And that's a nice mix-up of highs and lows for confirms for Furious.
Okay, just waiting in each other's faces, no one doing anything, and the walk-up throw there from Furious Malik. Okay, good hit here, good check. This should be enough to get the kill. They spend it all and don't drop it here. Going for the extended combo too.
And that's one thing, Furious at that point, from all of that pressure from Tinky, I'm sorry, yeah, Tinky, duh. Then started to catch him on startup with those jabs. Because he figured, hey, Ryu's a little too aggressive, I'm gonna stick these jabs out and catch him on his advancement. So here we go, Tinky now with the long-range zoning game.
Yeah, and a back throw here. Again, now Malik in a good spot here. No throw loops though for Chun-Li, but a lot of pressure. Wow, the heavy punch connects. Resetting for a throw though. Okay, Malik looking very comfortable right now.
Right. And those tenshos are juggled in the corner here, and Ryu caught on counter hit, closed out with those lightning legs. Furious Malik. Round up.
Yeah, looking to make this a quick 3-0, man. And this is looking like a dominant STBX, which we do not see very often. Can see the comeback. There is always the possibility. You always got to be ready for it. But right now, Malik looks so in control. Going for jabs, going for pressure.
We're seeing very patient play here, and here you go, Dry Fresh cancel instant confirm here for Tinky, who's now in control of that player 2 side.
Right now, though, I think big hit here from Malik. This looks like it's gonna connect into level 3. I think this should be enough to get the kill.
That's it.
Yes, sir. All done indeed. Man, 3-0. Quick victory there for Malik after that first game. It looked like, you know, initially starting off, right? It looked like Tinky had control to begin with. But then after that, it just turned around, right? Malik, I think the patience wore out. It worked out for them, and they were able to close it out here. Let me actually... Sorry, it looks like they're already getting in there to start again. I apologize. I had to correct myself real quick before they got in there. Let me actually get the right one. Yeah, go ahead.
Very strong matches there for Furious Malik, who was once again really trying to fish and get those confirms off of Chun-Li's neutral light punch and her neutral medium punch. And it has, you know, like we just said, surprisingly long range. Once Tinky was starting to access more momentum and pressure on his side, he was getting hit at a startup by those faster frames. And then Furious Malik at that point was just really piling the damage behind that with those great Serenity switch combos. So,
yeah,
fantastic stuff there for Furious Malik, getting the win.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, crazy, solid set here. I think the one thing I would say for Tinky, if we see this, if we somehow get the critical division and we see this again, because this is going to be an uphill battle for Heartless here, right? Coming up.
Right.
But if we do see it again, right? We saw Malik going for a lot of parries, right? But we didn't see him take advantage of it. A lot of the times Tinky would walk up, you know, wait for something. We'd see a parry come out from Malik, and he would walk up jab instead of throwing it, right? A lot of missed opportunities that we saw, at least 4 or 5, right? That could have made a huge difference in a lot of these rounds, where he could have gotten a jab, or he could have gotten a throw instead of that jab. And I think that really made a difference here as well, with those small interactions, right? Because there were a lot of these matches came down to the wire as well. So I think if we see that adjustment, if we see the critical division, if we see the rematch here tonight, I think it'll be important. But until then, Heartless has got a huge hill up ahead here coming up. So we will see. With that, though, Malik will get himself a chest. First, this one is for Ryukin. because I did not get to do a Ryukin blue chat. So this one's for Ryukin. Slam the hero drink.
Ooh.
And then let me go ahead and get this one for Malik as well for the victory. Let me see as soon as it goes through. There it is. And then now for Malik as well. Let's see what they get. Merciless Digicrat. Nice little title. Another little title there for them.
Yes.
You'll love to see it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on over here to the betting. We have to reset this up. Let me see if we can get this working again. Unfortunately, Video Ninja is having a little bit of weird stuff. So we had to like keep sending a new link every time. So like the program's working, but video is being weird. So I don't know. If, we'll see if Step is able to send another one here. If not, the betting is still up, so we can get the bets in real quick here before the next one. Let me see. I think Step is setting it up right now. Let me move us over here to the commentator's booth until then, real quickly. But yeah, so we got one more match here. It is 0 to 12 right now. Again, I just want to say we have had a minus. We've had -3 to 10, and we've seen it come back. All right, I'm just saying, don't count yourselves out, no matter who you are. Right, you got to keep a positive mental attitude. You got to get in there. Right now, there's 5 points on the line here. So, and Rashid's a character. Rashid's definitely a character that can get some perfects. So
absolutely, yes. You know, we've seen Rashid doing phenomenally in the Capcom Pro Tour, especially Big Bird, capitalizing off of everything that Rashid has. I believe that Heartless has a really good chance here against Moku's Terry, who we're going to be seeing coming up. Let's ask the chat. What do you guys think? You guys think Heartless is going to be able to close out a couple of games here against Moku? What is everybody's general thoughts for this Rashid versus Terry matchup?
It's gonna be scary. I mean, again, this is a 1st to 5. So actually, let me switch this to 1st to 5 because this one. But Moku only needs to win 3. Right? Moku just needs to win 3 to get to 15. So long as Heartless doesn't get any perfects, right, or anything like that, he just needs to win 3. So we'll see what could happen here. But if you look at the betting right now, if you bet for Moku, you will actually get a little bit less than you bet for because the odds are in the odds are in his favor. So if you bet Heartless, then you will get more money than if you bet for Moku, just as a heads up. So keep that in mind when you're betting. But I think Moku's going to win. He's the better player by all accounts. It's Banana Ox gassing up his captain. You'd love to see it. We will see. I think Heartless can turn this around, though, for the team. I think Heartless has a good showing here. And here's the thing. Any of these matches could go the other way. I think Jazz Enjoyer, Grows, and Ash, I think they were all kind of starting to see the light there near the end. Maybe Jazz was a little scarier. But I think, those early 2 matches, if we see them happen again, could happen.
Yes.
So,
yeah, absolutely. I think so. I think Heartless can close it out.
Yes.
Against Terry. The key of what we've been really seeing, ironically, I feel, is Team KXI is a team where the majority of the characters there are very enhanced movement based, except for Ryu, right? So Kimberly, DJ, Blanca, and Rashid have fantastic ground and aerial movement. Team Moku has been doing a great job locking these characters down.
Yeah.
So if Heartless is able to keep his full screen momentum going, I feel that we could see a change in the teams moving forward.
For sure. So we will see what happens on this one. We could get the critical division. It could happen, but right now, potential final match here tonight. Rashid taking on Terry. Heartless versus Moku. Let's see it.
Okay, we're seeing Heartless right away there, backing off a little bit, trying to get a little bit more breathing room against the pressure Moku is giving there, but here we go.
This is gonna, like I said, this is the important one here. Even just winning this, right? If Heartless gets a good showing here, right? This could be huge. DI, Moku already burnt out, fighting him slow out of the corner.
And the chip damage is real here as he's being push blocked into the corner here. Player to side and catches the startup of that drive impact. Great awareness there from Moku.
Yes, I like this pressure. Got out of that power wave though. EXDP early, no punish.
That's right, catches that OD spinning mixer, and here we go, Terry once again with the drive rush confirmed.
Yeah, going in. Nice anti-air. Moku close to burnout here. Overhead connects. Gonna get the corner carry. Mix up. Okay, overhead again. DI caught the backdash.
Fantastic stuff there. Neutral jump combo and closing it out.
Yes, sir. Are they gonna have to spend level 1? No!
Oh no!
Congrats!
My goodness there. Eagle Spike not able to capitalize the rest of that damage. Spend it all on that Yasar.
Yep, trying to make something happen there. Going in. Good text coming in there. The overhead. 7 guesses.
Good shit.
Expensive, but it works.
7 guesses in a row. Spent the
Hey,
meter.
nothing wrong with that.
No, definitely
Man,
not.
I think those were about 3 overheads in a row there.
Yeah.
But it's still at 1. That's all that matters.
Exactly. One of them needs to connect. Moku was in a scary spot there. Hey, you know, didn't work out there. Just spend that Yasar, get the win.
Fantastic, true, perfect here on the side of Heartless as he's keeping up that momentum and pushing Terry into the corner. Terry, though, aware. Nice side switch.
Ooh, dash up overhead. I like it. Got the connection as well. Okay, Heartless in the corner, having to play it safe here. Trying to jump out. Nice DP from Moku. Ooh, and the whiff.
Oh, nice bait. Nice
Moku
bait.
switching it up, and we're really seeing Moku with his normals switching up between the overheads and the lows. It's hard for Heartless to try to get a guesstimate on what Terry is going to do. One thing we're really also seeing Moku capitalizing on are offensive reversals.
Yes, definitely. Not afraid to keep his opponent in the corner, keep him locked down, right? Like you said, using those drive reversals. And here's that beat, that level 3, gonna spend a lot, take away a lot of Heartless's meter here. Look at him, almost burns out. Level 2 on Wake Up. Yeah, that's not gonna connect.
That's right, catches the start of Yasar there, closing it out with a perfect.
Yeah.
Well done for Moku.
That is scary, scary stuff as we're now back to -1 from where we started here tonight. It is not looking hot, and there's only 2 more needed for Team Moku to close this out.
That's right. Okay, perfect parry on that burning knuckle, and here we go. Heartless taking his turn back with style. Burnout state for Moku. Man, Moku is really on it with catching the startup of all those drive impacts.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to he got air reset there, right? So thankfully he was able to get out of that situation. But his defense has been very, very good.
Very good. He's very calm and solid in the burnout state.
He is, and look at
Fantastic
that.
tackle for the
Damn.
Yes, sir. Locking
Great
him
awareness
down.
there.
Yeah, locking him down, doing a great job of keeping the pressure on his opponent. Moku looking to close this out for this team. Again, just needs to hit that first of 3. 2 more needed. But here comes Heartless.
That's right. Catching those negative frames of that whiff throw gives a little bit of breathing room here. Over to Heartless.
Yep. A lot of jumps from Heartless, and they're getting caught every single time. Right? Not the worst in this game, right? A jump in means a lot of damage, especially if you got that meter, but
Right.
gotta find your moments.
Yeah, jump in Street Fighter 6 is a little bit more forgiving here, but here we go for the punish counter for Heartless as he accesses his SAR level 2 again.
Yeah, reversal, blocked it that time. Gonna get the kill here.
Well done here
Start trying
for
to make more
Heartless.
of those, because he's doing that a lot.
Yep. That's safe.
You know, and we can also see Heartless is really trying to get the mix-up on Terry, but how Terry is catching Rashid is, when he sees Rashid is getting any momentum going, that's when he starts pressing his lights.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And trying to catch Heartless doing anything there. And there's a level 2, and there's gonna be a burnout. You're spending it all. Look at that
Oh my
damage.
goodness, there. Well done there on that
Oh, brother.
level 2 geyser, and here we go.
Crack shoot, that connects, got out of the corner, backing off. He wants to spend a level 2. Is this able to come out? Well, they traded, but he was able to.
Right there. Oh my goodness, what a juggle with that spinning mixer. Fantastic stuff, capitalizing on those recovery frames with the whip throw.
What a
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh,
What?
Can't jump.
We're looking
Well, here
at
for Moku closing it out, but fantastic comeback from Heartless.
Yeah, man, and Heartless almost able to make it happen there, but what a cross cut from Moku there at the very end. That is some coolness under pressure that you do not see very often. And one more needed now for Moku to close it out here tonight. Just one more.
Okay, Terry's going to get the win with that burning knuckle there, but here we go. Get the neutral range once again with that OD spinning mixer.
Okay, a lot of parries overhead. Got blocked, but that is plus frames there for Terry. Good combo here coming from Moku, willing to spend it all here. Yeah, there's the burnout. Yeah, he knew he was gonna get it with that safe jump. Not a lot to say.
Right. Here we go with that crazy plus pressure there with the crack shoot.
Yeah, if you don't have a 5-frame, if you don't want to spend the level 1, you need a 5-frame DP.
You gotta get it.
And Moku, one more on exhibition point, looking to close it out right here.
That's right. Catching those recovery frames from that burning knuckle. Here we go for that Yasar setup with Terry in the corner, and the pressure is real. Okay, going for the throw. Hard knockdown for the Oki.
Sir, nice backdash there.
That's right. Pulls your hurt box back, but Terry going for that perfect parry. Fantastic stuff.
Yes, and another one to get the burnout. I like that option. And now here comes the pressure from Terry, probably the best burnout pressure in the game with this crack shoot. Just
right.
so hard to deal with it.
Rashid to the corner.
Okay, I think that was a level 1 that tried to come out there, but did not come out. I like the setup. Safe jump again. Okay,
patience here by Rashid.
Yes, okay. Call the throw there. You can take maybe one more throw. What? An overhead!
Fantastic.
Yo! We're clean?
Yes.
We're clean like that? That is it!
Closing it out in style with level 3. Fantastic stuff here for
Team 2.
Man, Team Moku. Very well done.
Yeah. Just a clean victory. What a set here tonight. What a exhibition. Man, Team 2 came here to play. I mean, they came here to win.
Yes.
It was brutal. And the thing is here, it's not like any of these matches couldn't have gone the other way, right? Like I said, we saw Cash Crow versus Bananox turning around. We saw Rose Gradient versus Bananox as well, right? Because Galaxy Rose couldn't be here tonight. Also, again, turning around by the end there. And I feel like if we'd gotten that critical division, if we'd seen those matches again, I think they would have gone in potentially the opposite direction, or just, you know, it could have gone, it would have been close, right? And that would have been so important. Same with Jazz Enjoyer, same with Tinky. I think it's when you're in this first to 3 situation and you're having to make those adjustments quickly, right? Even though you have a little bit more time with that first to 3, it's, you know, it's hard, right? You have so much pressure. You have your team behind you now, right? It's not just you in this double elim bracket. You have a team behind you, so you have a lot of stuff, you know, getting on top of you. And I think they just made the difference here tonight. I think Team 2 was just, they were locked in. They were ready to win. They were looking for the dub, and they got it. I mean, they were it was a washing. But what were your thoughts here tonight?
The matches were unbelievable, fantastic.
Yes,
fantastic
great stuff.
Matches there. And the key is that on Team 2, Team Moku's side, a lot of those characters did a great job locking Team 1 KXI's characters on the ground. They couldn't get any momentum starting on their side. They couldn't get their Okis going. A lot of these characters are momentum and momentum full screen based characters, and when you're locked to the ground like that, it's hard for them to start their game up, you know. So fantastic stuff there, which leads to good character matchup knowledge and solid stuff for Team Moku.
Exactly. But with that, though, Heartless will take the fall. Moku gets himself a chest and a victory for their team, and gets himself a nice little Lily avatar. Congratulations.
Aww.
So,
Buff Lily.
Yeah, I definitely want to see the run back here against both these teams, because I'm telling you, I could see the vision. It was getting there for so many of the players, but that's STB for you, man. You gotta, sometimes you just get run over. And there is, let me get the correct, let me get the Gambling Ram working here again. Again, video being a little funky here tonight, so apologies. Who won here tonight? I unfortunately went all in on Tinky Senpai, and that was incorrect. So Step, whenever you're ready, go ahead and give out the money there for the people who voted on Moku. There it is. The winner here tonight is Challenger with 16,000 in the bank.
Well done.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Kujo, yeah, I see, and it's Moku themselves, right behind, and Ryuk in blue. So, in the top 3 positions there. So congratulations to them. Step, whenever you're ready, let's give Challenger his win here on the Gambling Ram. All right. Oh no, wait, Vasilic won it. Did it not update? Wait, Vasilic came from behind? Didn't I make 24K? Am I wrong? It didn't update? Wait, unless. Did Step scroll down? Did I get cooked? Did I get mixed? Wait a minute, Step. Scroll up. It does say 2. So wait, Step was scrolled down just slightly. Vasilic actually was the winner. Okay.
That's huge.
Okay, yeah, well, never mind. 25K almost for Vasilic with the victory. Went all the way down for Team 2. He just knew it was gonna happen. So
that's right.
Vasilic, congratulations instead.
Great bets. Unbelievable. Fantastic.
He knew. So with that though, who do we think was the MVP here tonight, chat? Who do we think did the most? I mean, you could argue Banana Ox, but he did play 2 games, so I kind of want to see about giving other people a chance. Ryuk and Blue, 2 perfects, right?
Yes.
It was huge. Malik got 1, and I think Moku also got 1. So, you know, two very good. Banana Ox, though, did play very well in this set. I mean, he also got a perfect. Yeah,
he did, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 1 perfect, actually, for Banana. Yeah, 1 perfect for Banana Ox, 1 perfect for Ryukin. Yeah, 1 for, I think, unless Banana Ox got 2 perfects during each of his sets. But, yeah, no, it was crazy. I mean, just amazing stuff from all the players. I'm seeing a lot of Banana Ox no matter Def. Okay, Banana Ox.
I think Banana Ox did a great job. Yeah,
all
the matches that he did, very solid. Very solid.
I agree. Wasn't touching. Okay, so it was Ryukin 2, Banana Ox 1, and Moku 1. That's what it was. Okay, so it wasn't Malik that one, but yeah, Ryukin got 2 perfects as well. So that was also pretty big. But yeah, I mean, Banana Ox, I think just consistency tonight. I mean, he played up. To be fair, he played up a division, and he made it work. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask him if he's good to go at Banana. Are you cool to interview? Question mark. There we go. And he's already got.
Listen, go for myself. Yes, enjoyer. Good for him.
Of course, he got a 6 points in a race 2 minutes.
I like your block. Was very good.
Cash Crow, thank you guys for pulling up. Yeah, thanks Heartless for pulling up. I hope you get to see you guys again. Again, I apologize that we had some changes to the team roster here at the end. I can't stop people from having, you know, family emergencies. Again, I hope Galaxy Bros' family is okay, as far as I know. Yes. From what he told me, they're just in the hospital right now, so he had to back out last minute. But I 100% want to see the run back. We can make it happen in October when I get back from vacation. So if you guys are ready then, if you guys have locked in, definitely want to see that one for sure. Until then, I'm going to pull over Banana Ox here for this quick interview. Hi. Sorry, I know it was a little bit of a jump scare. Banana Ox.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Okay, I'm going to start us off here, brother. First off, congratulations. You stepped up. I'll give the viewers a little bit of a background here. You haven't been playing for a minute, right? You know, you graduated college, right? Congratulations. You know, you've been working.
Thank you.
You're finally an adult. You know, you're paying taxes.
I'm a real man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a real man.
So it's been a little difficult now to play some Street Fighter, but you know, I was like, hey, you know, I wanted to give you a little bit of help, give you a little bit of warm up here while your team was pulling up. So, you know, we played a little bit, we talked, but overall, even outside of that here tonight, I mean, how did you feel tonight, just going into these matches? I mean, were you still nervous no matter what, even after playing with your teammates beforehand, or?
Well, listen, honestly, yeah, go like you said. I didn't have a lot of play time leading up to this, but the thing about me, you know, I'm a people person. You put me in any team, I'll mesh well, and the guys in that team, they were great. They were just like the old STBX team with Boss and Sage and all that challenge. It was great, warm welcome, and that really that made me feel comfortable. And when I'm comfortable, I'm playing confident. So yeah, definitely the team helped me out there. 3 weeks of not playing put me a little rusty, but yeah, definitely.
Well done. You played phenomenally.
Listen, this demon, chat, I also want to say, this demon, I was like, hey, you want to play like a I'll give you like a warm-up game at least before your team comes in. He's like, let me get on ranked. I was like, don't get on ranked. Like, you haven't played in 3 weeks.
I love ranked. I love ranked. I love seeing the number go up. I hate seeing it go down. I tie it to my self-worth. That's just how it is, you know. It's great.
Listen, man. You should stream. You just need to stream on Twitch, man. You could be like everyone. You could be Punk. You could be the next Punk, man. You love to see it go up. You scream when it goes down. Yeah.
Right.
He's so real. He is real for that. So,
Dude, yes he is. Yes he is. But yeah.
yeah. No, the mental was on point here tonight. I mean, you guys all looked good. Were there? I mean, at any point. I mean, obviously you guys swept here tonight, which we very rarely see. Outside of your team in Stream Team League when you guys swept, but you know it's a rare occurrence. But it seems with you when you're on the team,
that might be a coincidence. There, you think that's like a lot? Like we're lining that up right there. When I'm on a team, they tend to sweep. I mean, I don't know if like I bring the vibes, bring the skill. Like what is it? What is it?
I don't know. It's true. It's crazy.
Sounds like the rematch is going to be really good for the next competition.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Sounds like a good rivalry here.
I agree. Cujo, do you have any questions for Mr. Banana Ox here?
Man, fantastic. You know, very, very strong Luke play there. He had unbelievable setups, good call-outs, and very good pressure. Fantastic ground game.
I love to play around my pressure. When I'm on the back foot, I look like a floundering baby seal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just getting sauced up. But if I can get my opponent on the back foot and I'm pushing hard on them, then it's lights out. GG's.
You terrify. You're the kind of player that terrifies me because you have DPs down, right? You have consistent DPs. You know how to do pressure. If you learned how to like play patiently, consistently, you would be the most terrifying person on this planet.
I wish, man. I wish I could. But it's so much fun to just be like, no thought in the brain. Hit the drive, cancel, spend all the meter, get the damage. You know, I mean,
Luke players, man. I swear, man. I don't know what it is with y'all, man. You guys are on your own. You guys are on your own planet. You know, you guys are. It's the Zoomer mentality. It has to be the Luke Zoomer mentality. I think is really.
I guess so.
What makes it happen. So, well, again, man, congratulations. Amazing stuff here tonight. You cooked up. And you know, I think you definitely deserve it. You already have the Luke avatar, so I could probably give you another Luke alternate. There are more artist avatars on the way. I know I've been saying that for a while. I've been having to work with, I moved and a bunch of other stuff. But if we get another Luke avatar, I'll definitely hand it to you. If not, I'll see about getting you another type of.
I'll take an Ed one. I like Ed.
There you go. Ed.
Oh, there we go.
All right, we'll see about getting the Ed one as well. All right, well, anywhere we can find you, brother. Any call outs before we let you go?
I got a Twitter. I don't use it much. But I want to shout out the boys on the team today for welcoming me in and being so nice and let me play with them. Shout out to you, Hispanic, for hosting, and Cujo for commentating, and then my boys, Boss, Challenger, Sage, and all the boys watching. Thank you.
Aww.
Of course, yeah. I mean, hey, the team. I just want to say before we send you out. I mean, every time one of the players on that Stream Team League team is playing, everyone shows up, and it's very.
I love how
nice.
supportive they are.
Yes.
It is amazing, yeah.
So you guys have a very nice connection that you don't really get anywhere else. So again, congratulations, brother.
Oh yeah.
We'll send you out. Go celebrate with your team. I'll be coming in for your guys' matcherinos to get you guys that $20 that you put in. I'm gonna put some more in for you guys as well because you guys cooked up.
Awesome.
Congratulations, brother.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Well, Cujo, Miss Kate, you know, what a night.
This was a good one. This was a good one. You know what? And this is what will drive Team KXI to review all of this. And then when you have your next team matchup battle for the, the comeback, everybody's going to be ready.
I think we make it happen. Hopefully Galaxy Bros can be there for that. Can be back for that one. But yeah,
this is how rivalries are made. Very nice.
Exactly. Yes, for sure. So I definitely would love to run this one back. I know the players on Team Moku would love to. I know the players. Yeah, there you go. Team. I see Jazz saying we're coming back.
We're coming back.
Listen, you can't. Like I said, you can't let the mental hit you. You can't be like, oh man, we're washed. Like, dude, STB. It's once you're in there the first time, either you get it or you don't. But like something happens, you get that feeling. You're like, we need to make sure we come back and show that we're not, we're good. We're crazy good. So, and I think that team has the potential to be really, really solid as well. The next time we see them, I think it's going to be a completely different team. So, it is going to be a fun one to watch. But Cujo, thank you so much for pulling up here tonight. Any last words from you while I find us a raid, someone to raid here?
Thank you guys for having me. Awesome stuff here. Special thanks to Hispanic at the Disco here for the invite. Had a wonderful time again. Stream Team Battles just such a great interactive competition. You know, it's a great show. And if anyone is interested in checking out anything this weekend, UFA is this weekend in France. You know, catch those Capcom Pro Tour Street Fighter 6 matches at UFA.
Yeah, exactly.
Ultimate Fighting Arena in France.
And it looks like KXI is hosting an event. If they want to drop it in our Discord, if you guys want to drop a link in the chat, it should be totally fine. If you have a Start GG, go ahead and throw it in there before we send you off. I'm going to send you guys to Mr. Azan, who is currently playing a Jamie, I think, on stream. This is the goated, arguably the strongest Jamie in NA. So we're gonna go ahead and send you over there, who rarely streams. So I'm happy to finally see him streaming. So we'll send you over there. But yeah, again, Kate, thank you so much for pulling up. Again, go check out UFA. They just actually had their 5v5 tonight, and I think Japan won. They beat USA. It was 4-5. It was really close. So. Yeah, go check that out. Go check out KXI. Go check out their stuff as well. I believe they have a Discord and everything. They're hosting a tournament, looks like. I will be gone for a while. I'm going to be on vacation. We will be back probably the second week of October for STBX, and we'll be right back at it. So please stick around for then. I will keep you guys updated when we get back on it. Peace. Alrighty.